All right, Gary. So here is the diagram that I was talking about, or should I say flowchart. As of right now, CEM is not following this set of rules in the flowchart over here. We're currently using I guess you can say, the old CEM model that does not include this third step in the paperwork process. So basically, the way it's currently working is like this. The purchase order is received by my dad, and of course the bill of material. He hands over the purchase order over to Nadia. Nadia creates a sales order for that purchase order, and my dad also hands over a copy of the purchase order over to inventory, and also a copy of the bill of material over to inventory, so that way inventory can create a kit for it that will later be worked on. So as of right now, the way the system is working, excluding this step right here, which is Jocelyn, who creates a traveler, which, by the way, she's still creating travelers. It's just that there's a huge timing issue. And right now, the way it's working is like this. After Nadia creates a sales order for the purchase order, she hands over the purchase order over to either Evelyn or I to work on and put it into QuickBooks. Well, that won't be the case anymore. The way it's going to work is that Jocelyn will be the first one to receive the purchase order with the sales order, so that way she can create a traveler, so that way she can communicate with both my dad and Nadia. And the traveler, of course, after it's been created, will be given over to Evelyn and I, along with the customer purchase order, so that way we can put it into Fishbowl, either or. Once we are done putting the traveler with the purchase order in Fishbowl, we will hand it back to Jocelyn, and then Jocelyn will hand over the traveler to inventory. And the new rule will be this at inventory: once the kit is completed, the kit will not leave inventory until the traveler has been put into the kit. So the rule is no traveler, no work. Yeah, sorry, no traveler, no work. Once the traveler has been received by the inventory department, Jesus and my aunt, they will hand over the kit with the traveler over to SMT. From SMT, the traveler will move over to, either through-hole or the solder department. And then from there, it'll move over to the first inspection, then from first to second, from second to final, and then from final to packaging, and of course, packaging to shipping. And whoever's in charge of shipping will be in charge of the on-time delivery log, and whoever's working the final inspection, and of course the first and the second inspection, will be in charge of, I can't remember the names of the logs, but it was 3 different logs that Will from Leviton had recommended that we put in place. And also, one of the things that I wanted to explain to you, the reason why, this is labels. So first things first, I am still deciding whether to allow Nadia to create labels. I know that she can handle it. I know that she can create labels. She's done it before. She's pretty smart when it comes to that. I also thought about maybe assigning that job to Jocelyn as well. I can definitely create the labels, not a problem. I can train either Jocelyn or Nadia to create the labels. After the labels have been created, of course, they had to be handed over to packaging, so that way packaging can put it on the customer boxes, so that way it's not mixed up with any other customer boxes, because it has happened to me personally in the past. So it's something that I would like to avoid anyone do in the future, just to prevent any problems of that sort, or any slip-ups. So there's that. If you have any questions, please let me know, or if you have any recommendations or something that you think should be added to this entire flow chart, let me know. I know that there's still a couple of more things that I would like to add, but I have to figure out how I'm going to add that in there. So anyhow, I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon.